Welcome, beautiful souls, to my channel. This is a general collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Spirit always finds the ones meant to hear this message. If you've been enjoying these readings, please consider supporting the channel. Your donations through Buy Me a Coffee helps so much and keeps it growing. Also, keep in mind, these messages are timeless. For your energy check-in today, I am using Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. And your message is last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. Fretting is a sweet sounding word for feeling anxious. Drawing this card suggests that you or someone close to you is fretting. As you already know, this won't help you to move closer to your goals, as it means you're directing thoughts and energy into what you don't want rather than what you do want. Deliberately manifesting a goal comes from a happy place where you feel good. So focus on making a list of your concerns and then talk them through to clear your mind. This is far more likely to bring good results. While racing thoughts can be problematic, getting stuck in repetitive thought patterns isn't any good either. Find a balance here. Manifesting mindset. Getting into a negative rut messes badly with your manifesting ability. Turn that frown upside down. Manifesting magic. These crystals work especially well for the sign of Gemini. Blue calcite, clear quartz, blue lace, agate, garnet, amethyst, or hematite. Choose one and hold it while you meditate, visualizing a radiant yellow light swirling around you. Alternatively, keep your crystal close by as you work through your situation, or use 5 or 6 to make a crystal grid. Your manifestation affirmation. Repeat this. Loving others flows naturally when I love and accept myself. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Gemini on a Wednesday, Mercury's day, or during Mercury's hour. The last quarter moon in Gemini takes place when the sun is in Virgo and the moon is in Gemini. It knows that worry never solved anything. Okay, so let's see what we have today. We have 6 of Wands, 6 of Cups, the Emperor, and the Fool. Okay. Okay. So, clear your mind. And so I'm seeing someone here and a masculine, the Emperor, and you might be looking back over your life into the past. And since you're an Emperor, I think that you've accomplished a lot in your past. There have been many victories and successes, both in your personal life and in career. And it's bittersweet looking back, very nostalgic. I think you're reflecting. You're reflecting back over all that you've accomplished and your precious memories with your family, your children, and even your family pet. So I see here, it just seems by your body language that A lot has changed. You've earned this time that you have now. You worked hard for it. And I think that you might have lost a family pet as well, from a pet that you were very bonded with, a pet that was beloved by the whole family. It was a beloved pet. And your kids, they're grown and doing well. Everything is going well in your life. You earned public recognition and awards and victories in your career. You've lived a very fulfilling life. I know it wasn't perfect, and there's some grief and heartbreak as well in there, but you overcame those challenges. And so now I see you sitting here, and I see this energy coming down right here. It seems like it's coming straight down this way, like on the side of your face. But then there's a flow going this way as well. I think that where your attention goes, your energy flows. And it's been flowing. Your focus has been on reflecting on the past and everything that you've accomplished. So I think you could be retired or thinking about retiring. And maybe from a leadership position, Aries. I think so, because you're an emperor. So a position of leadership and authority. And I think Spirit, once you release what no longer serves you and bring yourself back into the present moment, into the present, Spirit is gently turning your head towards a new beginning. And you're thinking, well, what next? I can see this, the energy is that you're thinking, I've accomplished all of this. I have my trophies, my awards, recognition from career. I'm very comfortable. I'm ready for a new adventure now. I'm ready to release the past, not dwell on those things that might make you anxious. Maybe releasing and letting go of your children who are grown adults, and anything that you think that you might not have done well in the past. Maybe some choices and decisions that you made that weren't the best. And you might also feel some anxiety and some stress over what's going to happen now. So I think that's why you were reluctant to shift from the past, reminiscing about the past, into the present moment. So what Spirit is saying is, if you can work on bringing yourself into the present moment, that'll shift your energy, and you will start getting that excitement and that energy, shift that energy from that backward flow to a forward positive flow into a new beginning. I think it's an exciting new beginning, an adventure, new horizons. And it's something that but you have to take that step. You have to turn and take that step. But once you take that step, you can see the energy here and how it bounces forward into an exciting new existence, a new way of living that is free and lighthearted, and it's going to be so amazing for you. So this is a transition you're going through. Okay, so we're going to pull some more cards. Okay, Spirit, what would you like? What messages would you like to give the collective? Okay, create. So that's what you did. You created a beautiful life, a successful life, and raised a good family. And I think recently you lost a pet that was so close, you were so bonded with and close, because everyone, the kids grew up, everyone is busy living their lives, and you still had this pet, and you, that connects you to all those fond memories. And that's different. That's definitely a transition to go through now that you're possibly looking at what you're going to be doing next. Thank you, Spirit. Let go. Yes, it's a heartbreak. I think it's possible that it could be recent, and I've been through this. It's so devastating. Very heartbreaking to lose your pet. They're just like they are a human being. They're just like a human being, a family member. But it also, I think, taps into the grief of that we experience when our children grow up and they move on, creating their own lives, and we don't see them as much as we used to. And we think about how precious they were and how sweet they were when they were little and growing up and all those good memories. I'm going through that too. Compassion. So, yes, have compassion for yourself. Give yourself some time. It does take time. It is a process that we go through in this stage. And it does get better. It does get better. So you really do need to just pamper yourself right now. Do those things that feel good to you. Maybe things that you always wanted to do and you never had the time to do. Make sure you stay in a healthy routine. And even if you don't feel like it, pick some family members or friends that you can speak to at least a couple of times a week. And get out. Maybe go with them to go to lunch once a week. Because it helps so much. Really does. And start looking. Start looking for this new beginning, thinking about it, what you would like to do. Maybe relocate to somewhere new, somewhere fresh and exciting. Thank you, Spirit, for these cards. And believe. It is never too late. I don't care how old you are, or what stage of life, or what the circumstances are. There is always a way. There is always a way, and opportunity. Spirit provides that. But you do your part, and Spirit will do their part, the divine. And you need to believe and have faith. And yes, it is possible. It is possible to have an amazing life at this stage. An exciting, amazing, going beyond what you ever thought was possible for you in your life. And that might be something that you need to do. You need to expand your horizons and expand your thought patterns, like it was saying in here in this card in your energy check-in. Those thought patterns, they can become limiting thought patterns and belief systems too. So you're probably going to have to do some inner work, sift through everything, clean, lighten your load, either physically in the home and your property, liquidate, and also those negative, limiting belief thought patterns. And a lot of the systems that you have in place, different practices and routines and all of that probably needs an overhaul. Because it just seems to me that Spirit has something amazing planned for you, like a voyage into just places you've never been. Thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful message. Take a pause. Okay, so I'm going to read this one. You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. That is what you're doing right here. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. Okay, so this is the planning stage right here. And to get a clear direction on where you're going next, it is time to do that inner work and outer work. So this may take a little while. It's okay, because you want to prepare on all levels for this new adventure. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. And when you're ready, you might want to spend some time with those beautiful, loving connections that you have with your family and friends, and maybe in your community as well. It's just to help you prepare. It also helps them prepare for this transition. I think you're already doing all of this. And your gaze isn't turned that way, it's turned this way. So you're on the right track. And believe, remember, keep believing. It is possible. If you're doubting it, don't doubt it. It is possible for you to do this. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have for this Emperor who's going through this transition? Thank you. Step out of your comfort zone. North node. Follow your north node. That's your passion. So you have some things that you have probably been thinking of throughout your life that you've always wanted to do. And it's something that lights a fire inside you. You're passionate about it. And I just noticed that you're wearing the red shirt. The red. That is something, that's your root chakra. So this could be a new venture, a new business that's going to take you into faraway lands somewhere. Or it's definitely going to take you out of your comfort zone, but it's something I think that you're passionate about. It's something you want to do. So that's good. I am happy for you. That is good. That helps with the transition. Because I can see there's probably, that this, been there, done that. Everything's, there's really nothing more here for you left to do. And you have something that you are passionate about, or you need to do that inner work and find out what that is. And sometimes we forget what it is because we bury it. And we put those things that we love and that we're passionate about, maybe even our childhood dreams and our youth. You can go back. If you are looking back, then go back and think about all those things that you were passionate about earlier in life when you were more carefree. Because it is never too late to go after those things that Spirit puts that passion in us for, to pursue, and maybe even a mission. Something that is going to be something charitable. It's going to be good for where you can give back. Because I think that you really did work hard and receive many blessings in your life from good fruit from your labor. And now it might be something that you're going to do that is a passion, something where you're giving back. Thank you, Spirit. Do we have any more cards? Let's see. Communication is key. Oh, okay. And this is where, it's important to make sure you communicate to your family, your circle, your network, your kids and everyone. Prepare them. And that is key because then they can support you and be there for you and cheer you on into these new horizons, or this, as you follow your dreams, your passion. Or your dream might just be to relocate to an island somewhere for retirement. But also maybe it has, in some way, it might be something tied to it where you're giving back to the world in some way as well. So, yes. Thank you, Spirit. We'll pull one more. Okay. And it's the Ram, the leader. Oh my gosh, taking a position. It's time to take action. Okay, so that goes back to what I was thinking before, what I was saying, that Spirit has something planned for you that is perfect for, it takes all of everything that you've learned and all of the challenges and along the way and everything you've built and accumulated and resources and knowledge for the position that you're in, and the prime, perfect position waiting for you. And all that's needed is for you to take action, to have faith and believe, and to take action. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. Oh my goodness, yep. And it's time to take action on that. This is exciting. It's actually going to liberate you, and you're going to feel so free, and you're going to be recharged. And if this is something you're doing in your retirement, this is so exciting. Instead of just sitting there and wasting away, this is much better. Doing something that you're passionate about, that you have all of the skills necessary for this new venture. It's a position of leadership and authority, and it's a way for you to give back. And that's very healing too, to be able to give back to the world in some way, to make it a better place, to leave it a better place when we leave. So thank you very much. If this message resonates, please let me know in the comments what part spoke to your heart today. Thank you for being here and walking this path with me. If you'd like to support, check out my Buy Me a Coffee page. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so more kindred souls can find their way to this channel. And remember, every beginning is sacred. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.